Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. Welcome to another pocket dump deconstruction. What you see right there is what I took a picture of and posted to Instagram just 5 short minutes ago. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus to video, and now we're shooting for the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel, the pocket dump deconstruction. We do this every single day. Every day, every single day. Today is Monday, April 4th, 2016, and I'll tell you, on the East Coast, man, it feels like November out there. All week it's going to be cold. Again, Monday, April 4th, 2016 is when I'm recording this. Of course, all of you aren't watching it then. Of course, you are probably watching on another day. But that's fine. I just want you to know that we do this every single day. So, that's what I'm carrying today on a Monday, Blue Monday. Every Monday is a Blue Monday. And now let's start taking this thing apart and seeing what we have here. The watch is my Rolex Datejust watch. It's one of my regular rotation. If you've seen any of my videos, you probably have seen that. It's one of the 6 watches that I usually wear. It's nice and classy. The coin today is from the U.S. Mint. Let me give you some shade so you can see it. It's the Mark Twain coin, commemorative coin. It's the 1-ounce silver coin that I'm going to carry in my pocket so that I can have some good luck on this Monday. One thing to look forward to on this Monday is the end of the Monday work day. And I'm going to celebrate that with my Punch Cuban cigar. Punch is a familiar brand, but man, the taste is extraordinary. Not familiar. Okay, that's my Punch Cuban cigar for today. Macallan, single malt. You know, you shouldn't waste a single malt in a flask. You should have it in a nice glass that you can sniff. I don't care. It tastes great. And I'm excited about the Macallan that I have in my flask. Let's see. What else we have? Mont Blanc, real thin wallet. And I have what is that? My Smithson leather notebook. So let's talk about the knives. And I'll tell you, this carry all started with this knife. I tell you, I actually woke up saying, okay, forget this all colored kind of carry, because I don't know if you checked out yesterday's post. It went up live late on YouTube. You should check it out. If you're new to my channel, I have over 60 pocket dump deconstructions when we play with anything from 4 knives to 12 of them. There's a playlist on this channel. Yesterday, I was playing between a all carbon fiber carry and an all orange Spyderco carry. I went with the carbon fiber. I chickened out on the all orange carry. Today I said, I'm not going to do all any kind of color. I lied. It's all blue. But it really was because I wanted to carry this. This is one of Spyderco's newer knives. It came in at the end of 2015. Again, this is 2016 as I record this. It's a collaboration with really a husband-wife team, but the husband is Mike Draper. And this knife is the Mike Draper. They do some great things. They do a tactical knives, custom makers of tactical knives, and also real collectible art knives and jewelry. This is kind of a combination of both. Man, what a tactical knife. It feels so great. Full tie liners. Not full tie liners, I'm sorry. Full tie handle. All full tie. It's iodized blue, as you can see in some places. It has this wonderful spider web throughout. Has this texture too. So some of the blue is just satin filling, iodized blue. The others has this pattern, this texture right there. It's on both sides, both the show sides and the back side, the clip side. The clip, little different clip for Spyderco. Oh man, I really like this. It feels nice and light. It really does. Has a liner lock. It's a 3.7-inch blade, so it's not a small blade. It's not a gigantic blade, but it really is nice. The blade steel is VG10. Oh man, it is smooth. It was smooth pretty much out of the box. I haven't carried this much, and I went to my Spyderco, one of my Spyderco Pelican cases, and I just had to carry this. So of course, once you get the blue Mike Draper, you have to start thinking blue, and that's exactly what I did. Let me get this notepad out of the way. We do have other knives that got away, but we can keep that kind of in sight. So of course, I had to think, what am I going to carry next? And I chose the Spyderco Centofonte Memory. Oh man, you know what? I love this knife. This is Sal Glasser, the founder of Spyderco, his tribute to his friend and Hall of Fame knife maker Frank Centofonte. He passed away. He had been an early collaborator with Spyderco and an often collaborator with Spyderco. Here's the Centofonte, the first Centofonte collaboration with Spyderco. Is that wonderful? Just to hold this kind of history. It's really nice. Ugh. It's like a blasted, I didn't look it up this time around. It feels like China almost. It's a, I can't explain the handles on the original. I do know that it has that rubber inlay right here to give it grip. It has that really spear point. That is a hallmark of Frank Centofonte. A lot of his earlier work for Spyderco had that kind of blade shape. This is one of the originals. You know, Spyderco came up with the pocket clip, and so you see the patent pending. Oh, it's just beautiful. This is the original, so you can see what Sal did. He took a lot of the parts of the original. Instead of the rubber inset, he took this gray glass fiber. The fiber is as thin as the human hair. They weave it together into this really nice pattern. And then they put this polyglass or something over it so that you don't feel it. It's nice and smooth. Can you see how it's the same? In this case, it's tie. It's full tie, and it's all anodized blue. Why is the back spacer like that? Look at the original. That's the original that I have in my right hand right here, and that's the memory. And then on the back, no pattern, just full tie, just wonderful. One thing I love is that Sal paid tribute to his friend and longtime collaborator. I love taking the exact same shape from the original. Now I'll tell you, most people who bought the memory had never touched the original or even saw the original, but that's it. That's the original. This is the memory. I love it. As a modern day folder, it's just perfect. It really is. VG10 steel, liner lock, 3-inch blade, wonderful gentleman's folder, and I think a wonderful, wonderful companion to the Mike Draper. Don't they look beautiful? Now let me tell you, there were 3 knives that got away. I had to play around with these knives to see which blue I wanted, and of course I had several of them to choose from to go with the Mike Draper, but I'm happy I did the memory. I'm really happy. that I did the memory. I'm just going to keep the original next to it so you guys at least have a visual of both of those. The original Centofonte collaboration, the original, and then the memory after he passed that Sal Glasser put together. It's called the Spyderco Frank's Centofonte Memory, and it is beautiful. And then, of course, one of my favorite keychain knives is that group of Spyderco tag knives, the collaborations that he has put together with Serge Bachenko. This is Serge's design, and it's just a wonderful design. S30V steel, great steel. It's a slip joint, but they do have a very strong spring in the back. It's full tie, anodized, greenish blue and blue. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it really is. Has this wonderful guard to keep you safe. It is, the reason it's called the Spyderco tag is it is the exact size of a dog tag, so you can wear it around your neck. I use it as my keychain knife, which is just perfect. My keychain's simple, a silver loop and 3 chains, and this really gets a lot of work. It is a slip joint. I like just sneaking in my finger like this, and it just keeps it a nice sturdy thing. Oh man, it's really nice. Blasted S30V steel blade. Oh, it's so nice. There you have it, folks. There you have today's carry deconstructed. Of course, all of this on the side because I'm about ready to show you the knives that got away. But there you go, the Mike Draper, one of the newer knives from Spyderco, with that full tie, anodized, with a lot of texture, 3.7-inch VG10 steel. The Spyderco Centofonte Memory all tie and that glass fiber, gray glass fiber pattern right here as an inlay. This is the original. I'm not carrying today, but I wanted you to see what Sal Glasser created in memory of his friend Centofonte. This is the first collaboration knife, and you can see all the references. That's Serge Bachenko's tag with Spyderco. Yeah, it's a blue Monday. Hopefully the day isn't as blue. That, my friends, if you turn to @KeithKevinKen on Instagram, you'd be able to see a real nice picture of that. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. No, it's the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. And so we talk about the knives that got away. Look, after I picked up the Draper and said it's going to be Draper, my mind just clicked on blue because it's just a wonderful classy carry. I ended up with the memory, but not before I played around with the new Native. This is my new Native. Native 5. FRN scales. It's the lightweight Native. You'll say, what's so new about it? Well, obviously, this is one of the knives that Spyderco has really been playing with for a long time. It's made in the USA and in Colorado. They really great lock, strong lock. You hear it click in there. They fiddle with this and fiddle with it. The reason I love this is part of their new production line. They're doing a lot of production knives, of a lot of their US made knives, but some of the regular ones that you're used to, the paramilitary, the military, the Native, and they're putting in, listen to this, CPM S110V steel. S110V steel. This is not a sprint run. It's not a limited edition. This has the lightweight version of the fiberglass reinforced nylon handle. It's very light, very light. No liners, just really light with that choil. It is the Native with that wonderful super steel. S110V. They have, the Mannix. They have a number of knives like that. I really wanted to carry this. I haven't carried it yet since buying it this year in 2016. But, I wanted to kind of make it more normal and not just dressy dress but I passed on that. And then when I said, well, I'm going to go a little dressy dress, of course I had to go with one of my new favorites. This is just one of my new favorites. Plain and simple. Just came out in 2016 from Spyderco. It's the Spyderco Vrango. Oh man, I have a couple of videos on the channel about this, but man, I really love the Vrango. Oh, I have a mail call video that showed the Vrango and a couple of other knives when I bought it just a couple of weeks ago. Full tie liners. It has that nice carbon fiber inlay. Oh, talk about anodized blue, satiny blue. The backspacer, you can almost make out that it is a backspacer. It's so nice and tight. Tight tolerances all around on this production knife. I just love it. They put it through, put that wonderful blue anodized, then put it in the machine again and made this dark outline. It's just nice. I love the recurve on the bottom. Instead of a belly, it gives you that nice little cutting edge. Gives you 2 points right here and then up at the top as well. I just really love it. It's the Spyderco Vrango. One of the knives that got away as my medium carry, medium to small. I love it too. It's under that 3-inch blade length. It's a 2.5-inch blade. 2.5-inch blade. So it's legal in a lot of places in the U.S. and overseas because it's under that, I don't know, I call it the random 3-inch blade length that stops a lot of communities from allowing you to have a knife. Oh, what a wonderful knife. And then the last knife that I let it get away. Again, yes, they're blue, but man, they are premium Spyderco knives. This is a premium knife. It's the Spyderco Pits, P-I-T-S, collaboration with a UK knife maker. So it is a slip joint knife. So that looks like that's a lock. Instead, it's just a spring. But man, it is one of the tightest springs. For a slip joint, it is tough. You notice I keep bringing in my other hand to close it? That's how tight it is. Spyderco came out last year in 2015 with an all-tie silver version of this that I bought. I really like this. It has a strong slip joint. It has all these holes so you can imagine just how light it makes this titanium. Has my wonderful clip right here. Oh, it is hard to close. I'll tell you, it is a beautiful knife. N690 steel. I'm not familiar with the steel, but I know this cuts like a dream. It's PITS. PITS stands for Pie in the Sky. And what a wonderful knife. Would that have made a nice companion? You bet you. All of these would have made nice companions. They really would have. But instead I went with this, the memory. There you have it, folks. That's our deconstruction of my Monday carry. Thank you very much for watching. Thumb this up, man. When you guys thumb it up, it makes me feel good, makes me want to get up early and do another video. So I really appreciate that. Make comments. I'm a little late on returning comments. I'll try to do that today or early tomorrow morning for folks who have commented. Hey, everybody in the community, take a look at the comments. People really have a lot to say, which I really love. I will respond to every single comment. Sometimes it takes me a day or two. I will respond to those. Don't forget, thumb it up. Please use that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers. We're going in 500 chunks. Once we hit that, I'm going to lift up my most expensive Pelican 1550 case with a bunch of knives in it, and we'll go through it. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Everyone have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.